The holidays are about spending time with your loved ones and creating magical memories that will last a lifetime. So whether it's family and friends you haven't seen in a while, or those who you see all the time, share holiday magic this season with an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Copyright 2024, The Coca-Cola Company.
What if you could hear your favorite song for the first time again? Introducing the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks. With an available Bose Personal Plus sound system that uses speakers in the headrest to create a 360-degree listening experience. You've never heard anything like this. Reimagine your music and your drive. Experience the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks for yourself at nissanusa.com today.
Available feature. Bose is a registered trademark of the Bose Corporation.
This is Optimal Relationships Daily. How to Cope with Sibling Rivalry by Adina Soclof of ParentingSimply.com. Many kids are bickering, teasing, tattling, and finally, the worst, fighting. Sibling rivalry is probably one of the most annoying behaviors that we as parents need to manage. We get so frustrated and we're not sure how to react. Kids will fight about almost anything. We often unwittingly put ourselves in the middle of the fray. Here are 3 great techniques that we can use to manage sibling rivalry, stop the fighting, and move children towards resolving their own issues. Avoid asking questions. When children fight, we usually react by playing judge and jury. We start asking questions. This can exacerbate the problem. Whose turn is it? Why are you fighting? Who had it first? Why can't you get along? Who started this? Children do not have answers to these questions, or if they do, since they are developmentally egocentric, the answers will be completely subjective. They do not have the savvy or the intelligence to judge objectively. When asked who started it, I can guarantee that they each will feel the other started it. Same with who had it first. They will both think they had it first. Why are you fighting? Will also evoke a similar response. They will both blame the other one for being mean or unfair. As for why can't you get along, the real answer is, it is natural for siblings to fight. They are each vying for a parent's attention. It's frustrating to live with someone, and any 2 people living together will get on each other's nerves. Unfortunately, children do not have the self-awareness or understanding to answer this question correctly. The 3-pronged approach. Instead of asking questions, we want to move our children from conflict to resolution. We can do that by naming the problem, acknowledging feelings, moving children towards problem solving. Here are a few sample scripts that you can read over before the next argument erupts. Cleaning up the family room. Why can't you kids just clean up the family room when I ask you? Why does everything need to be a fight? What you could say, you guys are having trouble figuring out how to clean up the family room. You can't decide what you should do first. You feel like you end up doing more, and you feel like you end up doing more. You don't feel that is fair. What would seem fair to both of you? How can we clean up the family room in a way that you both feel would work for you? Arguing over whose turn it is to play. Why do you always have to argue over whose turn it is to play? Why do you guys always have to make a big deal out of nothing? I'm taking these toys away, now. Now no one's going to play. What you could say, you sound like you're having some trouble sharing this toy train. You both want to play with it right now. You don't want to have to take turns. Can you guys figure out some sort of compromise? What can we do? Have pat phrases. When it comes to their siblings, a child's memory is like an elephant. Kids have a running tab in their head of who has done what. Each child has different ideas of what they consider fair and just. So, even though you may tell Sarah to sweep because Eli just helped you with the baby, Sarah might remember that she swept last time, and really it should be Eli's turn. That's why they are always saying things like, I always have to do everything, or why don't you ask Sam? Why do you always ask me? You don't want to get embroiled in trying to remember who did what. Again, you don't want to play the judge and jury game or be the referee. It's exhausting and frustrating to try and decipher each kid's complicated and unwritten sense of what they deem fair. Instead, you can say, I'm trying to make the jobs as fair as possible. Sometimes you will do more and sometimes he will do more. That's how it works. We are a team and we work together. Right now, we need cooperation to get a job done. We will discuss the fairness of the situation later on. Don't worry if your kids don't respond right away. Moving kids from conflict to solution can be a long and arduous process. You just listened to the post titled, How to Cope with Sibling Rivalry by Adina Soclof of ParentingSimply.com.
This year, Santa's bringing the power of Energizer into his workshop.
Whoa, the Energizer Bunny's got so much power.
Wait, he's powered up all the toys. I think that means we're done for the year.
I love this bunny.
He's the hardest working helper the North Pole has ever seen. And he wants all your gifts to have the power of the #1 longest lasting AA battery. So this holiday season, stock up on Santa's and the elves' favorite battery, Energizer Ultimate Lithium.
This episode is brought to you by Allstate. Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the date of the big game first before you accidentally buy tickets on your 20th wedding anniversary and have to spend the next 20 years of your marriage making up for it. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary. Terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Northbrook, Illinois.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Whatever you love, find it on eBay. eBay. Things people love.
A really good one today, and highly practical. Although Adina only provided a few examples of scripts that parents can use to derail some sibling rivalries, if you look at the running theme throughout her examples, you'll quickly find that it can be applied to any disagreement siblings might be having. And honestly, it's wonderful for adult disagreements too. That theme is unity. It's the give and take, reminding children of the truth that they both have needs and that decisions need to be made that support both of their needs as well as possible. And beyond that, notice how she guides the interactions rather than commandeering them. She lays everything out on the table for her kids, but ultimately puts it on them to work through it together while she oversees. This is a great strategy to help children take ownership, deal with conflict in healthy ways, and of course stay mindful of what their opposition needs. Great lifelong tools personally and professionally. Time for us to get out of here now, though. I will be back with you tomorrow with more, because relationships don't stop. So, I'll see you on the other side, everybody, where your optimal life awaits.